Let me ask you something. Have you ever stood in the vitamin aisle at the store, staring at all those bottles and thought, do I really need any of these? You're not alone. Most seniors over 70 skip supplements altogether, thinking they're unnecessary or just plain confusing. But here's the kicker. There are 5 key supplements that could make a world of difference in how you feel. And shockingly, 90% of folks our age aren't taking them. Today, we're going to talk about why that matters. These aren't miracle pills or expensive gimmicks. They're affordable, science-backed nutrients that fill gaps in our diets and help us stay strong, sharp, and independent. And trust me, by the end of this series, you'll see why these 5 deserve a spot in your daily routine. Let's jump in. First up, vitamin D. Now, I know what you're thinking. I get plenty of sunshine. But here's the truth. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at converting sunlight into vitamin D. Even if you're outside every day, chances are you're still deficient. And that's a problem. Vitamin D isn't just for bones. It's a powerhouse for your immune system, mood, and even heart health. Studies show over 70% of seniors are low in vitamin D, and most don't realize it. My neighbor Bill, he's 76, was always battling colds until his doctor tested his levels. Now he takes a small dose daily, and he hasn't missed a single grandkid's soccer game this season. The fix? A simple 1,000 to 2,000 IU capsule with breakfast. No chalky pills, no hassle. Next, omega-3s. These fatty acids are like oil for creaky joints and foggy brains. They fight inflammation, protect your heart, and even keep your eyes sharp. But here's why most seniors skip them. They think, I don't eat enough fish, or fish oil tastes gross. I get it. My Aunt Clara used to gag on those giant horse pill capsules. But guess what? You don't need to choke down a tablespoon of cod liver oil. Try algae-based omega-3s. They're plant-based, odorless, and perfect if you're vegetarian. Or snack on walnuts like my friend Marge does. She tosses them into her oatmeal every morning. Her arthritis pain? Cut in half. Your brain and heart will thank you. Now, let's talk about the supplement nobody sees coming. Magnesium. This mineral is like the Swiss Army knife of your body. It helps with sleep, muscle cramps, blood pressure, and even constipation. But here's the kicker. Nearly 80% of seniors are deficient because modern farming strips magnesium from soil. My brother-in-law Ted, he's 72, used to wake up with leg cramps every night. His doctor prescribed sleeping pills, but I nudged him to try magnesium glycinate instead. Within a week, cramps gone, sleep deeper. You can find it in powder form, stir it into tea, or gentle capsules. Just avoid the cheap stuff. It'll send you running to the bathroom. Now, I know this might feel overwhelming. You don't need to rush out and buy all 3 today. Start with 1, maybe the vitamin D if you're rarely outside, or magnesium if sleep's been a struggle. Small steps, big wins. And stick around, because next time, we're diving into a supplement that's like a secret weapon for your heart, and a tiny nutrient that could change how you think about aging altogether. You won't want to miss it. You know, sometimes the things we don't see are the ones that matter most, like the roots beneath a flower or the engine under a car hood. Today, we're talking about 2 supplements that work behind the scenes to keep your body running smoothly. Nutrients most seniors overlook, but ones that could literally save your heart and your gut. Let's dig in. First up, coenzyme Q10, or CoQ10. Now that sounds like something from a sci-fi movie, doesn't it? But here's why it matters. CoQ10 is the spark plug that fuels your cells, especially your heart. As we age, our bodies produce less of it, and statin medications, you know, those cholesterol pills, drain it even further. The result? Fatigue, muscle aches, and a heart that has to work harder. My cousin Linda, she's 74, was always exhausted after her daily walk. Her doctor suggested CoQ10, and within a month, she's back to hiking trails she hadn't tackled in years. The best part? You don't need a prescription. Look for ubiquinol, the active form, and start with 100 to 200 milligrams a day. Pop it with a meal. It absorbs better with a little fat. And if you're on statins, this one's non-negotiable. Next, let's talk about something you think you're getting enough of, but probably aren't. Probiotics. Now, I know yogurt commercials make it sound like a cure-all, but here's the truth. Most store-bought yogurts don't have enough live cultures to make a dent. And as we age, our gut health takes a hit. Medications, stress, and processed foods wipe out the good bacteria we need to digest food, fight off bugs, and even keep our moods steady. My friend Harold, he's 79, used to joke that his stomach had a mind of its own. Gas, bloating, you name it. His daughter bought him a probiotic with 50 billion CFUs, that's colony-forming units, and within 2 weeks, he said it was like his gut finally made peace with him. Look for strains like Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium, and store them in the fridge to keep those little guys alive. Bonus: mix them into a smoothie, or take them before bed. No taste, all benefits. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Another pill? Really? But here's the thing. These aren't just pills. They're tools. Tools to keep you gardening, traveling, or chasing after your grandkids without feeling like you've been hit by a truck. And you don't need to take them all at once. Maybe this week, you add CoQ10 to your morning routine. Next month, try a probiotic. Small steps, big rewards. And speaking of rewards, our final supplement is one you've likely never heard of, but it's quietly working miracles in the longest living communities on Earth. It's not flashy, it's not trendy, but it could be the missing piece in your health puzzle. And trust me, you'll want to hear this. All right, friends, time to reveal our final supplement, the one I hinted at earlier. It's not a pill you'll see advertised on TV, and it doesn't come in a flashy bottle. In fact, it's been hiding in your spice rack for decades. Let's talk about turmeric, or more specifically, its superstar compound, curcumin. Now, I know turmeric's that yellow spice that stains your countertops, but in places like Okinawa, where people live well into their hundreds, it's a daily ritual. Why? Curcumin is a fierce fighter against inflammation, the silent fire that fuels arthritis, heart disease, and even memory fog. Studies show it can rival some pain medications without the side effects. My friend Hiroshi, he's 88 and still tends his family's farm in Okinawa, stirs a teaspoon of turmeric into his morning tea with a pinch of black pepper. Keeps the joints loose and the mind clear, he says. And let me tell you, the man outworks his grandsons. Here's the trick. Pair it with pepper. That little grind boosts absorption by 2,000%. Mix it into soups, sprinkle it on eggs, or try a golden latte. Your body will hum like a well-oiled engine. So there you have it. 5 supplements most seniors overlook, but ones that could change the game. Let's do a quick lap around the track. Vitamin D for bones and immunity, omega-3s for your heart and brain, magnesium to quiet those restless nights, CoQ10 to fuel your cells, probiotics for a happy gut, and turmeric to douse inflammation. Now, I'm not saying you need to swallow a handful of pills tomorrow. Start with one. Maybe the vitamin D if you're rarely outdoors, or a dash of turmeric in your oatmeal. And always, always, chat with your doctor first. Supplements aren't magic, but they're mighty allies when paired with good food and movement. Look, aging isn't about chasing youth. It's about living fully, gardening, traveling, laughing with loved ones, without your body holding you back. These supplements, they're tools to keep you in the driver's seat, My dad used to say, don't just add years to your life, add life to your years. And that's what this is all about. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these are you excited to try? Have a favorite turmeric recipe? Drop a comment below. We're all in this together. And if this video helped you, pay it forward. Hit that like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe. We're here every week with simple, science-backed ways to help you thrive. Remember, friends, your best years aren't behind you. They're right here, waiting to be lived. Now go out there and grab them.